don't know if I was born for anything other than just to try to make myself happy with what I'm doing. I don't know. It's a lot of things lined up as far as my history and experience, and it does seem like it's the right thing to do. But I don't know. That's pretty deep. Trying to figure out if you're born to do something. I'm Jacob Harper, owner of Harper Guitars, luthier. Best of my knowledge, a luthier is someone who makes stringed instruments, repairs instruments, and just tries to hone the craft. I did not go to luthier school, not knocking it at all. Different strokes for different folks. There's plenty of people that didn't go to college or dropped out of college and are successful business people. So it's different for every person. I learned by doing, I learned by failing. And I learned by my achievements and try to repeat it. Yeah, Harper. It has something to do with music and, of course, playing a harp or being a musician. So once again, I don't know if I was born to do it, and my name is like, well, yeah, but it's kind of cool. You know, when I started out, it was just whatever I could find to build. You know, I had the itch and didn't necessarily have the funds, so I made do with what I had. I'm always interested in building, tinkering, so I made my own sawmill out of a chainsaw, bought stuff online, and I had a tree cut down in my yard. A neighbor friend of mine had a tree that needed falling, and I cut those down and put them up in the attic and waited to use them. And so it was all about finding stuff around me, you know, to build with. It was just an experiment, you know, experiment to prepare me for what we do now. The thought of building guitars kind of came midway. I've been a musician all my life, grew up around musicians in my family and friends, and you know, not everybody has a purse at home that they can just go out and buy some guitar. So I just decided, hey, I've got an architecture background, I can read a blueprint, so bought a whole bunch of machinery, bought a blueprint, and just took off. And the funny thing is I modded the first one. The first one I ever made, you know, I was like, it'd be cool if we did this and put an F-hole in it. And I think there were some issues with the wiring, so I got it wired up, and it's like, yeah, play it, and something was wrong. But yeah, just the fact that I'd made something and music was coming out of it and sounds, and that was enough to like fuel everything. People liked the guitar. I had a lot to learn. We made about 8 guitars, and it was becoming an expensive hobby. Decided, hey, we probably should try selling these, and I think on the 8th one I finally sold a guitar, and at that point I had the itch. I was like, I think I could do this for a living, and from that point on it was just doing whatever I could to make that happen and learning, you know, what works for people, what do people like, and taking that into some kind of business aspect. Although I don't feel like it's business, it's a day in a shop is almost like vacations. The whole business started because I couldn't afford the guitar I wanted, and I got all this experience and knowledge. I want to build my own. So why change that philosophy, you know? Make instruments that are attainable, because it's more important to me that people are playing my stuff, you know, versus, you know, how many are out there or what's the sticker price. Seeing other people play them, it's a drug to me. It's the hair on the back of my neck stands up. You know, I get a feeling like a proud dad. You know, my kids are out there playing, you know, kicking ass, and there's nothing like it. And like any other drug, you want to have more of it. So you just keep building, and you want to see your instruments out there as much as possible, and the person who's playing it love it. A lot of people ask me if another company overseas started making replicas of your guitars and selling them, you know, how does that make you feel? And I've gotten to the point where it'd be a form of flattery. You can't go after other people for trying to do something that you're doing or something similar. The same reason why, you know, I started a guitar company, and there's other guitar companies. You know, a car has 4 wheels. There's lots of different cars, so you just try to make a better car. You just get out there and bust your ass, and hopefully everything will fall together.